They want to be called heroes. They want to be called brave explorers. Your baggage, your literal luggage, ladies. You look ridiculous. Everybody looks ridiculous. This isn't a moment for feminism. That's a dick rocket that was designed, flown, and paid for by men, and you are simply luggage, baggage on that rocket. That's all it is.
Dude, school is going to be so awesome today. I had explosive diarrhea all night.
I like big boobs.
Oh, hamburgers.
How does this even make any sense?
It makes perfect sense. I think the problem is you.
It's mine, I get it.
Perhaps you should no longer be a prime member.
Please, I'm trying to get everyone back to work. I'm gonna do everything that I can.
Then we have an understanding. Goodbye, Mayor.
Katy Perry, I just want to congratulate you on being the first astronaut to sing in space for real.
Thanks, Jeff. It was one small step for women, one giant leap for my lifetime's tour. By the way, it's Captain Perry now. I went to space for real.
Please don't call it a ride. That is not a friggin' ride. Whenever a man goes up, no one called that a ride. It was called a flight. It was called a journey, because a ride implies that it's something frivolous or something that's lighthearted. There was nothing frivolous about what we did. What it's doing to inspire other women and young girls, please don't ignore that.
You are officially an astronaut.
Thank you so much.
Lots of other people in the media were embarrassing themselves during this ordeal. Oprah Winfrey actually wept as she watched the all-female team launch into space.
I thought it was condescending. It was belittling to women.
And now we're supposed to celebrate her crossing new barriers for women, meaning boinking a billionaire and getting a free ticket to space for 11 minutes.
It was belittling to women. And
I'm still stuck on the fact that Gayle King actually used the word astronauts. You are there on a vanity project of Jeff Bezos and his fiance. They got in their special Oscar de la Renta designed suits, laid down in a capsule, and came back in 10 minutes, you guys.
They admired the universe, and what they were expecting was for us to admire the fact that they were rich enough and famous enough to have been granted this utterly, utterly vacuous experience from which they learned absolutely nothing.
The 11-minute space flight that was touted as some kind of divine feminine gift to humanity.
that was one small step for womankind, one giant leap backwards for mankind.
It's space tourism. The fact that they're trying to sell it as some revolutionary thing is f***ing hilarious. Yeah, first all-female flight crew. It's not a flight crew. That's like I'm calling myself the flight crew because I went on Soarin' at Epcot at Disney World. Did you know I'm also a paranormal investigator because I've been on the Haunted Mansion at Disney World approximately 6 times?
Looks like it would on a windy day. It doesn't look like what happens when you're in actual zero gravity. This is what an astronaut's hair looks like in zero gravity. See this? It's quite different. It definitely doesn't look like zero G's, and that's because it's not, because they're not actually in space. We actually know what happened here.
But if Katy Perry started singing and I was trapped in the vacuum of space, you better believe I'd find a way to end it.
What did they do?
Like, why exactly does the little dickhead that they're in have absolutely no signs of re-entry into the Earth's atmosphere? You can see there, clean as a whistle, that pod. And this is what a pod looks like when it's returned from space, right here. Here's the Dragon X capsule. You can see the thing is burnt to hell. Why does it look so clean exactly? Why? I don't know.
We are the Taking Up Space crew. There's 6 of us, all women. It's a historical flight to space because it's the first time that all women have been in space.
The accomplishment of Blue Origin is that Katy Perry went to space. Do you see the difference? Do you understand the difference here? The accomplishment is not that, it is not in the hands of these women. These women did nothing. Truly, they could not have possibly done less for this 11-minute voyage.
Prior to going up, you said that you needed to go to space to heal. I know you're only a few minutes removed from this.
I feel super connected to love.
You know, it's so funny. She said she's heard from women and girls who have said to her, I didn't realize this is something I could do. You know how I know that didn't happen, Megan? Because it's not something they could do, because they're not friends with Jeff Bezos, right? Like,
Katy Perry jumped out of the aircraft and kissed the ground in a painfully cringe moment that has been roasted online.
6 women just did the same flight that he did.
Oh, I just want to keep hugging you.
Olivia Wilde reposted an image of Katy Perry kissing the ground. She was acting like she got back from Apollo 13.
Oh, wow. What a valiant explorer.
Katie!
Woo! She picked the flower, and then she kissed the earth. Okay.
You're officially an astronaut. How do you even format your lips to say something so stupid?
Earth looked so... it was so quiet.
The reason that Katy Perry is not technically an astronaut right now is because none of the people in this capsule could actually operate anything. It was all being remotely controlled. So it was cool. They took a very, very expensive, very, very cool roller coaster ride.
And you know it's bad when other celebrities come out and mock you. Like that celebrity on celebrity violence almost never happens. But we're witnessing it right now.
What you're telling me here is they just had a doorknob and they can just swing it open in space? Seems like a very bad safety procedure. That wouldn't have ended well. But then something remarkable happens in this video. The minder runs up and says, don't open the door, don't do that. Watch. Don't open it, don't open it. Oh. So then Jeff Bezos goes and gets some fake tool. So they literally open the door. They get told not to open the door. Jeff Bezos gets some like fake prop and then opens it up. What?
There, it's dark. It's like death.
And I'm so proud of us. I really am proud of me.
Flowers for me. I brought a daisy because I have so much love for my daughter Daisy, and I have so much love for Mother Earth.
If I can do this, I was telling these guys, I might even now get my ears pierced. I've never gotten my ears pierced because that hurts.
I hope they can see the unity that we modeled and replicate that and understand that we weren't just taking up space, we were making space.
Katy Perry held a flower. Supposedly she sang.
Katy sang, "What a Wonderful World."
She did?
Isn't that nice?
Oh, come on.
She sang, "What a Wonderful World."
Had I been one of the chosen few revolutionary women, I probably would have just jumped out and let the void of space either suck me in and destroy me, or just begun my descent to Earth at terminal velocity and probably caught fire on the way down. You know, either way, there are many options.
5 women went up into space, right? Jeff Bezos, the man who paid for it all, sent his wife up, which tells you something about their marriage, doesn't it? I think he was hoping she wouldn't come back.
They've gone next level. The montage of them about them.
That space mission this morning, that's end time shit. Like, this is beyond parody for what was the marketing there. And then to try to make it like, I'm disgusted, literally.
I hope they can see the unity that we modeled and replicate that and understand that we weren't just taking up space, we were making space.
Lauren Sanchez was also reduced to tears by the experience.
6 women just did the same flight that he didn't.
Oh, I just want to keep hugging you.
This doesn't look like a pleasant landing. The median age of these women, oh, this is gonna get me in trouble, is like 60. And this seems like a tough landing. Seems like some of these ladies that are definitely past their prime might not be able to crawl out of their little folding chairs that they're sitting in too easily from that, but they all did.
Now we have to witness, who is it, Katy Perry? I didn't even know she was still relevant.
Goodness. I will never be the same.
Flynn, I got you.
With her daisy?
I got you, Flynn.
The crew who flew in space this week on an automated flight by Blue Origin were glam. But you cannot identify as an astronaut.
Look at us, we're very wealthy. Don't we look great? Admire us.
Well, it was very profound. I don't know if you've seen Katy Perry talk about it, but she's basically a guru. Now.
It's so much money to go to space. Yeah. There's a lot of people who can't even afford eggs. What are they going to do up there that has made it better for us down here?
There's nothing frivolous about what we did. Let's see how it went on board the Blue Origin spacecraft.
Really? Rob, I don't know if you have any of the critic stuff or not. Do you have any of the stuff on how they open a door first and then they have to reopen the door and they have to say, go back in there, and then Jeff Bezos falls. Poor guy's tripping. He's having a hard time.
A very interesting photograph surfaced this past week of a hand, clearly a plastic hand, inside of the Blue Origin space pod. But it is from a test flight before this launch. This is from a test flight before the launch. Here's like a different angle of it. This is from a 2017 test flight from a different angle.
Feels like you hand selected a couple of friends to go do this. I mean, it should have been a lottery system like Willy Wonka, where just 7 random people
pull out some guy who's not supposed to be here.
Just a cashier at HEB, someone from MS-13.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Get him in. Someone from Tren de Agua, and Lauren Sanchez, El King, and